Hi guys! I've had a lot of requests for a brow tutorial, and so that's what we're going to do today. So I want you to see right now, notice the difference. Brow, sad brow, and we're going to fix that. So we're going to try to fill in the brow. This one obviously looks so much different. I mean, it's amazing to me. If you look at this half of my face, how much it really, frames the face, how much it lifts up the eye compared to this side. I have the exact same makeup on. So, I mean, to me, that's really remarkable. I don't think you realize how much, the eyebrows can play a part in your whole makeup look. And I am a believer, and I don't go a day without doing my eyebrows. So I'm going to show you what I do. And if you're interested in this purple smoky eye, I did this in tribute to Prince. It's my Purple Rain smoky eye tutorial that you can look for. But let's go ahead and get started on the brows. First off, I wanted to show you what products I like to use. I like to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I use it in the color taupe. It's a two-ended thing. One end's the pencil and the other end's the spoolie. Now I know that there's a more inexpensive version. It's the NYX pencil that is pretty much almost a dupe for the one I have. Same idea. It's got the spoolie on one end and the pencil. I do like this one. I just think I like the formula and the texture of the Anastasia one a little bit better. So what I'm going to use today is the brow pencil and the brow clear gel. Now I will say I do have a couple other things. Like this one is from the grocery store that L'Oreal makes. It's called Brow Stylist Plumper. That has a little bit of a color to it. I used to use that. I do like it. I just think I'm stuck on the clear one from Anastasia instead. So let's get started. Hopefully you can see this. I'm going to have to look off camera though, because otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. So first thing I like to do is I like to comb through my brows. And as you'll see, I mean, I do fine at maintaining them and getting all the loose stray hairs and everything. So I like to just brush them up, and then I slightly, curve them over, making sure to still kind of keep them on an upward angle. And you'll see right here, I have a lot of sparse ones, and that's where you're going to fill them in, and you're going to fill them in up here as well. So now I take this in, and I'm going to slowly take little itty bitty strokes. And what I like to do is I like to start here and go to the arch. And so you need to find where your arch is. Mine's just naturally right here. Same with up here. So I like to go straight like that, and then I slowly, lightly bring it down. That's the tail. Now I start at the top and I do the same thing but going top, across the top. Light strokes, and then slowly bring it down as well. And then I very lightly give it a few little flicks to fill it in. I don't want to completely draw it, because that's where you get the really drawn look, and I'm not particularly fond of that look. I do like it to look like natural hairs, so I don't go too crazy. And I do not go too much in the front here. Some people box it off right there. I don't like to do that. I think it just looks so unnatural. Then the most important part is take your spoolie and you comb through what you've just done. This like blends it a little bit, and makes everything a little bit softer and a little bit more natural. Now what I like to do is I like to look from side to side and make sure I'm doing the same thing. They're both about the same, you know, thickness, shape, and they're looking pretty even. And then once I feel like I've got the shape down pretty well, I do one last comb through with the spoolie. And there you've got yourself a brow. So now I would take my brow gel. This is a clear one. I think it looks more natural for me, and so that's why I like it. And so I always go straight up and down here, and then I start combing over and then bringing it down until you have the shape you like. So now I feel like I've got my brows on better. So an option that you can do that some people do, they call carving out their brows. I don't do it, but you can take a little bit of concealer, very little, and you can take a brush. I'll use this angled one from MAC, and you could take just a itty bitty bit lightly, and you can go over and you could go underneath like this, and they call this carving out the brows. And what this does is it cleans up anything that you maybe went over too far with. It's also good if you have maybe you're in between a waxing or plucking your eyebrows and you have a few stray hairs. It can cover up those. So you could do something like that. I personally don't do that. I just let the eyeshadow powder do the same kind of job. So I just do that, and make sure of course that you blend down and in. You don't want that big huge strip to come across. And there you have your brows done. So what I wanted to show you is, even me being a person that wears glasses, how important the brows are for the face. How they just give that nice curve coming over my glasses, and then I think it just really, you know, frames the face and equals out the face, so you just don't have these huge rimmed glasses on your face. You have, you know, a little bit of structure right here to kind of bring your face, you know, around, and I think it really matters. So hopefully this helped you. I will leave all the products I used in the description box, and there you go, the brow tutorial. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.